Dead Love by Elizabeth Siddal, 1829 to 1862. Oh, never weep for love that's dead, since love is seldom true, but changes his fashion from blue to red, from the brightest red to blue. And love was born to an early death, and is so seldom true. Then harbour no smile on your bonny face to win the deepest sigh. The fairest words on truest lips pass on and surely die, and you will stand alone, my dear, when wintry winds draw nigh. Sweet, never weep for what cannot be, for this God has not given. If the merest dream of love were true, then sweet we should be in heaven. And this is only earth, my dear, where true love is not given. Okay, this is a poem by Elizabeth Siddal. Okay, let's see. She was, I think, born in Hatton Garden in London. She's from London. She was a poet, as you can see. She was an artist, and she was an artist model. Let's see, she was a model for the pre-Raphaelites, and she married Dante Gabriel Rossetti, so she was his wife, and he painted her exclusively. She's famous for being the model for the painting, the pre-Raphaelite painting of Ophelia by John Everett Millais, which is a classic. Okay, so she was an artist model, but she was an artist. She wrote poetry, as you can see as well. You can find her artwork in the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford. Okay, so what's this about? Well, it's titled Dead Love, and it says that on Earth love doesn't really exist. Love is something that's changeable. Maybe you're in love at one moment, but then you're out of love again. Love is not something that lasts. Love is something that changes its fashion. Love is not something that is everlasting. On Earth, love changes. Love changes from blue to red. So today you're in love with someone, and in a year's time you're in love with someone else. And love is not something that is eternal, at least not on Earth. So don't look for what they call love on Earth, because in the end we are all alone. And maybe when you die, then maybe you will find the true meaning of love. Yeah, but on Earth, love is not something that exists. So, oh, never weep for love that's dead, since love is seldom true. So, if a love affair's finished, don't cry. It's not worth it, because love is not true. It's not a real thing. It's something that changes, but changes his fashion from blue to red, from brightest red to blue. So notice, changes his fashion. Here she is personifying love. Yeah, and she says love changes from blue to red. It likes blue today, and then red tomorrow, and then red to blue again. So love is something that is changeable. It's not something that is eternal. It's not an eternal truth. And love was born to an early death, and is so seldom true. So love is something that is temporary. It's something that dies very soon, and it's very seldom true. Notice that she uses the word seldom. So this is saying it's not maybe it's not impossible, but it's certainly very, very unusual. Then harbour no smile on your bonny face to win the deepest sigh. So don't smile at someone with your most beautiful face to win their love, to win their deepest. Oh, she's so beautiful. Don't try. Don't smile. Don't try and get people to fall in love with you. The fairest words on truest lips pass on and surely die. So people say things and they mean them at the moment they say them, but then time passes and they don't feel this anymore. And this love, this thing that we call love, it changes, it dies, it goes on to the next thing. And you will stand alone, my dear, when wintry winds draw nigh. So when things are not good, then this person is going to leave you. They're not going to be there. And this is saying that, I think this line, I think, is very interesting. It says, ultimately, we are all alone. Whatever we do, love is not something that will accompany us. Sweet, never weep for what cannot be, for this God has not given. So don't cry for a broken love. It's not worth it, because it can't be eternal. God hasn't granted eternal love on earth. If the merest dream of love were true, then sweet, we should be in heaven. So even if just a dream of real love were the real thing, then life on earth would be heaven. Then sweet, we should be in heaven. And this is only earth, my dear, where true love is not given. So this is saying that in heaven, true love does really exist, and maybe God's love is true love. But on earth, don't expect love, because love on earth doesn't exist. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Dead Love by Elizabeth Siddal.